Hey folks, it's me, Jared, from the Northland chapter of the Mutual UFO Network, and we're here today with another episode of Northland MUFON's Spotlight Case of the Month. As you know, each month we dig into archives and we find a real UFO encounter that happened right here within our region. So if you're into the strange sightings and real life mysteries, then you're in the right spot. So let's sit back, relax, keep your mind open, and let's step into the spotlight. On a cold night in rural Minnesota, four young people set out on what should have been an ordinary drive, a short stop to pick up a friend in the quiet farming community of Parkers Prairie. Instead, it became an encounter none of them would ever forget. As the car pulled up near a farmstead, one of the girls in the front seat suddenly pointed towards a nearby silo. "There it is," she said. "That's what I've been seeing." Hovering not far above the silo was a bright, round light, silent and unmistakable against the dark sky. The friend they had come to pick up rushed into the car, visibly shaken. She, too, had already seen the object and was frightened by it. As the car pulled away onto a gravel road, the situation escalated quickly. The object dropped straight down from the sky and began to follow them. For nearly 8 miles, over icy gravel roads where the car could not travel fast, the UFO stayed with them. It flew very low, very close, keeping pace alongside the vehicle. When trees lined the road, the object rose above them. When the road opened up, it dipped back down beside their car, as if intelligently adjusting its position. Eventually, the group reached Highway 14 in Douglas County. As they turned onto the highway, the object moved behind them. Then something even more unsettling occurred. A large beam of light descended from the object, illuminating a nearby field, before sliding onto the highway directly behind the car. At that moment, the witness described a sudden, unmistakable sensation, as if something had switched on inside their mind, coinciding with the appearance of the beam. By now, everyone in the car was hysterical. The object briefly lagged behind, then began to gain on them again, until another car crested the hill ahead. In that instant, the UFO vanished. Completely. Gone in a split second. But for one witness, the encounter was far from over. In the weeks that followed, the object began appearing outside the witness's home, hovering just beyond the window, but still visible from their bed at night. But waking often came with a certainty that something was already there. Stranger still, the object appeared to change shape, sometimes round, sometimes a sliver, and other times like a perfect circle cut precisely in half, often seeming to mirror the shape of the moon. After weeks of these visits, the witness contacted law enforcement, hoping someone outside the family could see it too. As they picked up the phone, the object changed color. White, then yellow. As the number was dialed, it turned orange. When the word UFO was spoken to the dispatcher, the object turned deep red. Terrified, the witness refused to go outside to photograph it, fearing another beam of light, or something worse. The object hovered lower and lower for several minutes. Then, seconds before the squad car arrived, it vanished. Over the years, the witnesses continued to see the object intermittently in Garfield, Leaf Valley, Long Prairie, and even Osakis, Minnesota, with sightings reported as recently as this past summer. The witness is left with many questions, but the most unsettling question that remains is not what was seen, but what may have been forgotten. This case remains one of Minnesota's more compelling long-term UFO encounters, involving pursuit, intelligent movement, reoccurring visitation, color changes, and possible psychological effects. And like so many cases before it, it leaves us with more questions than answers. If you've experienced something similar, you're not alone. Report your sighting to MUFON and help us continue the search for answers. Another encounter, another mystery. A reminder that something is happening just beyond the edge of what we understand. So here at Northland MUFON, we are dedicated to investigating these cases, supporting these witnesses, and advancing the quest for the truth, one report at a time. So go to northlandmufon.com to report what you saw, or you can go there just to learn more about how to get involved. So thanks for watching this month's Spotlight case. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share to help us reach others with stories that matter. And remember, truth is out there. Just keep watching the skies.